You hear it all the time, right? AI is coming for our jobs. The robots are taking over. But what if the biggest threat isn't the artificial intelligence we're building? What if it's our old, outdated ideas about what it even means to be smart? Okay, let's just get right into it. This is the big question, the one on everybody's mind. In this brand new AI age, who's actually going to thrive? And who, risks getting left behind? Is it the coders and the analysts, or is it the artists and the leaders?
For the longest time, we've been told it's this epic battle, right? Logic versus feeling, code versus connection. But what if that's a false choice? What if framing it as a competition is the wrong way to look at it entirely? To figure this out, we have to start by facing the facts. We've got to respect the raw, cold power of AI and get crystal clear about where it completely dominates.
Look, in these fields, AI isn't just some helpful little tool. It is a far superior force. It's completely rewriting the rules in areas like finance and software, and it processes information on a scale that we can barely even wrap our heads around.
I mean, when it comes to sheer speed, it's not even a contest. The human brain is like a single candle flame, and AI is a supernova.
And it's also brutally accurate. It gets rid of all those little human errors, those hidden biases, the mental fatigue that can lead to really, really big mistakes.
And here's the kicker. The economic reality is just undeniable. It is so much cheaper. It works 24/7, no coffee breaks, no paychecks, no vacations. This isn't a competition anymore. It's a total shift in how work gets done. Period.
So here's the big takeaway from all that. Being a human calculator, that job is over. The value is no longer in doing the math yourself. It's in being the strategist, the visionary, who can tell this superpowered calculator what problems it needs to solve. Okay, so we've stared into the cold, logical power of AI. Now it's time to turn to the one place it can never, ever go. The warm, kind of messy, and beautiful world of the human arm. An AI can be programmed to mimic empathy. It can say all the right words, but it will never, ever know what it feels like to have a breakthrough idea, or the gut punch of loss, or that search for meaning that we all go through. It's a perfect simulation, but it's an empty one.
Let's get really personal with this for a second. Forget the abstract stuff. Would you really hand your child over to a robot for their education? A machine that can recite every fact in history but can't give a real comforting hug when they fall down and scrape their knee?
Or think about it this way. In a moment of real crisis, would you confess your deepest, darkest fears to an algorithm? Would you trust your vulnerability to a machine that just sees your words as data points but can never, ever truly feel your pain? For pretty much all of us, the answer is an instant, gut-level no.
And that's because all these things, leadership, therapy, community, they're all built on something AI will never get: genuine trust. Leadership isn't just about running a program. It's about inspiring people. Therapy isn't a flowchart. It's a sacred human connection. These are the human-only zones.
So if the math genius is outmatched by the machine and the empathetic artist is out of touch with technology, who wins? Well, it's time to meet the real winner of the AI age, the hybrid profile.
Just look at this. If you rely only on analytical skills, you're competing directly with a machine that will always be faster and cheaper. It's a losing battle. But if you ignore technology completely, you risk becoming irrelevant. But this third path, the hybrid, now that's where the magic really is. So who is this hybrid person? Well, there's someone who speaks the language of technology, no problem. They use AI as a tool, but their real superpower, their irreplaceable value, is their humanity, their empathy, their creativity, and their ability to connect with other people and create meaning. And this isn't just some career advice, this is a massive call to action. Because if this is the person of the future, we have to ask ourselves a really tough question. Are our schools even remotely preparing our kids for this? It means we have to rethink education, like from the ground up.
For decades, our school system has been all about the stuff on the left, right? Memorize facts, ace the test, find the one right answer. But guess what? Those are the exact things AI now does perfectly. The new system has to be about the skills on the right, teaching emotional intelligence, collaboration, creativity, and, this is a big one, how to work with AI as a creative partner.
The new mission for education is actually this simple, but it is so profound. Yeah, let's absolutely teach math and coding, but let's never, ever forget to teach what it actually means to be human. So as we start to wrap this up, it becomes pretty clear that the biggest challenge we're facing, it's not a technological one. It's a deeply human one. The real question is, are we ready for what this new world is going to demand from us?
Because here it is, this is the great, beautiful paradox of our time. The smarter the machines get, the more valuable our messy, imperfect, creative, and empathetic humanity becomes. It's literally our most precious asset.
And that leaves us with one final, huge question to take with you. Maybe the goal isn't to win some kind of race against machines. Perhaps the real question we should be asking ourselves is this: are we preparing our children to compete with machines, or are we preparing them to remain deeply, wonderfully human?